Hey guys, BreakWizard59 here, today coming at you with yet another video. And today I want to bring you the very first update of my newest LEGO modular building modification. Now before we get started, I just wanted to let you know, if you followed my channel, you know that I did actually, or I still am, going to a 4-week architecture camp. But because it was the 4th of July weekend, we did get a couple of days off, so I did end up coming home for almost 2 days. So I actually ended up coming back yesterday, and I will be leaving tomorrow. So I thought, while I'm here, I'll be making a video or two, and thought I'd just let you keep you updated with what's been going on. But basically, this is it's not really my newest modular. It's more of a modification or remodeling of one of my previous modular buildings. So basically, if you followed my channel, you know that I did make a LEGO Hilton hotel, which was 5 stories, and was one green base plate large. And it was definitely a great building, but it just didn't look like a hotel, because hotels are very large, have a lot of plot area in terms of land, plus have a lot more detail on the interior. I felt like I was kind of rushed in that building, so I decided to tear it down and remake it. So basically, this new modular, as you can see here, is actually 2 green base plates by 1.5 green base plates large, which is quite large, definitely. As you can see, basically I have 2 green base plates, or actually 2 tan base plates, which is pretty much the primary the size of the building, but there are these portions that come out onto the gray base plates, which is like the road. Like if you've been to hotels, you know that there are like roads where the cars can drive up to. So that's kind of what I tried to simulate here. And I know there are definitely hotels that have those like overhangs, like over here, right above the entrance. But I just didn't want to include that, as that would kind of take away from the architecture of the building. But now let's go ahead and take a quick look at the building. Alright, so basically I have gotten the first floor exterior finished. I've got the second floor exterior almost finished. I just have the back side here to do. But I am now out of pieces, so that kind of shows how much larger the building is. I have now what used to be 5-storied building in one base plate. All those parts have pretty much been used up to make this. Now there's exception with some windows and more of these tiles and parts, which I'm saving for the second floor. Still a couple of small pieces, but for a majority of the parts have pretty much been used out. So let's go ahead and take a look at the architecture of the building. So as we see, this is a bit more of a fancier hotel. So you can see there's a ton of glass to the end, but basically here we have the main entrance, couple more glass pieces right there, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the tinted glass or just plain clear glass, as the only glass I've put is right here. All these other ones are open, as I still have not got any glass, at least for the bottom sections. These top ones do have glass. But basically, there's this cool thing where I did the 1x1 round cylinders, and then I added these large lights. Now this was actually in my previous Hilton, and I kind of wanted to extend that. And because this is a bit more of a luxury hotel, I wanted to add these cool pillars all throughout. And you can see there is one right in there. A bit tough to see, but there's a pillar right there too. You can see it on the other side. So a lot of pillars there, and I think it really adds to the elegance of the hotel. Got a few plants in the front, and then here is the doorway, which leads on to the interior. Now let's actually go ahead and just take a quick look at the the outside of the second floor before we take a look at the interior. You can see what I did was I added this cool detailing with the tiles and headlight bricks, and I think that really looks nice, gives a bit of a brick type of feel. You can see I added it over there on the side as well. And basically then in the center portion, which if you could see, it basically goes like this, and then it folds inside here to the middle section. You could see I have these type of windows here, and then these like pillars. See, this one's supposed to move over here, but basically I have these pillars, and I think that really looks nice, and added some texture bricks here on the bottom, then added this cool pillar on the section over here. But let's go ahead and now take a look at the interior. Alright, so basically how this works is, because this is such a large building, I kind of had to make the roof in 3 separate sections such that the roof would not topple or be flimsy. So basically, as you can see here, we have 3 different sections, as seen there. Now I just ended up putting a couple parts on just to keep it steady for now. But this is how it looks when it's all removed. Now you can see all blank, but so far it really looks nice. You can see I added these, what is this, 6x6 panels all throughout, and I think that really looks nice. Gives it some nice like difference in terms of the backside. You can see I do have windows on that side and windows on this side. Again, just to add some light to come in for windows, so I could have light coming into the building. In terms of the interior, it's pretty much blank except for that portion, which we'll get into in just a sec. So basically what I'm going to have here, we're going to have a reception desk. Somewhere here I'm going to have 2 working elevators, probably some sort of gym or some sort of workout area, and maybe a bit of a lounge. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Second floor, what we're going to have is basically rooms. I don't know how many though, but if we were just to do math, if my previous one could fit 4 rooms in one plate or one base plate, that means it'd be 8 rooms on one floor. So therefore, if we did 4 floors, we'd have 32 rooms, which is quite a bit. If we did 5 floors, we'd have 40 rooms. So definitely a lot of rooms, and it's going to be really cool. This is going to be a huge modular, probably 50K pieces at least. And basically there won't be really any schedule for updates. The update will happen whenever. This is kind of on the back burner, as I am actually also with Bricks by the Bay coming up. I'm going to be working on Tatooine. That'll be my primary concern when that finishes, which will be end of August. Then this will probably be my second project. So there you go. That's all for this update. Stay tuned. I do want to probably get one more update out this summer, and then maybe just have an update every month or 2. So we'll see what happens, but this is definitely looking great so far. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for maybe another video if before I head back to camp for 2 weeks. But anyways, thanks for watching. This is Break Wizard 59, and I'll see you all next time.